everyone, this is Mariana, and I hope you all are enjoying some well-deserved time off. Thought it would be good if I filmed the new monthly recap so you guys could get a chance to watch it and process some information before the new year starts so you guys can all be ready. Honestly, this month, December 2020, I am super excited to talk about since it definitely has been the craziest one for me. And I also know many other traders that are on fire too. It's just best week, best day, best month. So there's been a lot of opportunities every single day for me, and especially on OTCs. And dip buys have been very well this month. So I will talk a little about them and how I traded, especially a ticker that I was able to get very comfortable with throughout the month that just kept giving opportunities, which was my favorite one. So first of all, I'll talk a little bit about my stats, and on the left is my spreadsheet. This one I got from Michael Good. If you're on the Tim Challenge, you have access to it. So it shows the total profit on the month was 114,200, which, keep in mind, like I said on my tweet, this is not my average month at all. I've been averaging about 10,000 on my previous profitable month since June of this year. And last year around December, I was down 2,000 on an overall account. So this all happened very quick, but it also has a lot to do with the market presented, which, as said by many traders, this is one of the hottest markets they have ever seen. And they have been around for decades. So the market definitely helped us, and it's just up to us to take advantage of it. First ever six-figure month for me, but I was not expecting it, and I would have also been okay with my average month. But since I started getting comfortable with the strategies that work best for me, that's how December I was able to profit on some of these tickers that just followed the framework, Tim Sykes framework, just perfectly. So taking a look at my Profitly, this shows a lot of my stats, and that's why I really like to look at it. This shows from December 1st to the last day of December, and I can type like any of the data range I want. So on here, it shows my average winning trade of 631 and my average losing trade of 125. So my average gain is almost 6 times my average loss, which for me it's great since I know that I've been cutting my losses quicker, because this is my style of trading and what works for me. I know that when I'm wrong, I will accept it and move on. And I know that I can always re-enter, but I'd rather be less emotional towards my small loss than to fight the stock and overstay. So I've taken a lot of trades this month. I'm pretty sure not a lot of traders take this amount of trades. It's a little over 200. So that's a lot of trades. But again, since I cut many times and re-enter when proven right, that includes many scratch trades along the way. But I've seen that this has worked for me. Maybe not for you, but once you keep trading, you'll start seeing what feels better for you. Also on my stats, it shows that my average percent gain for this month is around 5 to 6%. So I do cut gains also quickly as well. And like you can see, I do not short also. So I only took one short trade, which was for negative $43. This is all going long, and all of them mostly also from OTCs. Like I said, this market, it has showed us that this is a buyer's type of market. Crazy amount of runners and percentages. So it will slow down, but while it doesn't, it's good to be trading them because the opportunities are almost every single day. So now I want to talk about one of the charts, and this was actually one of the best ever tickers for me. And like I said, my favorite patterns are dip buying, but I didn't really find this out after I practiced a lot of them throughout the months. And I knew that in December, I wanted to start sizing up on them a little bit because I knew that I had already traded them a bunch of times. So the this ticker started from sub penny all the way until a high of 36 cents, which is almost 30,000%. And the first time I actually got interested in this ticker was on 11/17. I was looking for the panic dip buy because it made the penny land and it was already extended for me. Obviously, if you look at this chart, you may see that it may have not been as extended as it got to, but on that day it provided a very well opportunity. So since the first start of the run, I was already getting a feel for the stock, and it was a clean panic. If you guys can look back into that day, you guys can see how well it also panicked, and I was able to profit on it. So once this chart actually started starting the run again on the breakout, I don't think I had many trades on the breakout days, but I did start panic dip buying it on the 1st of December. And when you guys see, you're waiting for the panic since it was already extended, and sure enough, the next 2 days it panicked and it was clean. So I kept this stock on radar for the rest of the month, and it was just rinse and repeat every single day for the rest of the month. I knew that it could provide more opportunity. It went on a third run again, and it just kept showing opportunities just every single day. So this ticker it made up about 1/3 of my month, which I've never had this profitable ticker in my career. So it was really good because I know that I was comfortable with it. And I know that in the future, I will be looking for this same exact chart. And I know the type of opportunities this can give. So I still watch it. I do still watch it, but it's on a different part of the framework. So it's no longer a number one watch for me. I did trade it this day here for a panic dip buy, but then again, it's not like the first run where you know that it's on the first start. So that was TSNP for me. And now I want to talk a little about some other charts that I also traded that were the exact same opportunities again for panic dip buys. And I do still trade the breakouts and I trade the first green days, but I'm still like trading them, but I'm not taking the same size as I would on the panic dip buy. So the first one is S4, and I just want you guys to see the daily charts and just to get familiar, because this you will see on every single one of the charts that I'm about to show you. So if you're prepared for one of them, the second one will be easier, the third one will be better, and so on until you keep practicing. So S4 1214, this started providing some nice opportunities. I also traded this one. I think I kept it on watch for all of the other days. And MMEDF was also another one, which was beautiful too. This got to 507, and this was also on 1214. That day I was also trading it for the panic dip buy. So extended. Then other one is RVVTF. Same exact chart pattern as the other one. I was watching for the panic dip buy, for intraday dip buys, and for the first green day also. I'm pretty sure I traded this one. And I still keep these on watch because they can also set up for later, because they've already proven that they can go on big runs. So you would want to keep them on watch in case they want to go for another run. So you can be before everyone if you're already keeping them on radar. The other one is SHRMF. Yeah, and the last one is ARCS. So you guys see it's the exact same chart. ARCS did get halted. That's why I had the big gap down. So you still have to be careful as these stocks will all go back to where they came from. But the opportunities they can show on the front side are good, and as they get extended, it would be nice to study them since they all show the same patterns and the same framework that Tim Sykes teaches. So those are a few charts that it would be nice for you guys to go back and just rewatch them as that can create like the practice, and you guys can trade it better as they come around. So that is what I had for the charts and what I traded for this month. And now I want to talk a little about a few things I'll be working on going into 2021. Like 2020, really, I was not expecting this kind of exponential growth, and I'm always thinking of it as college because I graduated not too long ago. So I really was not expecting this kind of growth, but as I said already in the video, the market has helped me tremendously in just studying and going over and practicing the patterns that I'm comfortable with. But I do have one pattern I'm the most comfortable with which I've already said, or panic dip buy. So one of my goals for 2021 is getting more comfortable with other patterns. I don't short. Everything is mostly going long. Sometimes I'll short NASDAQs, but I do want to maybe like get like another broker because I do know that all of the OTCs can also create a lot of different opportunities. So even if it's a buyer's market, I think it's another very predictable pattern that I think I could get used to and maybe size up on other strategies that I'm just not as comfortable because I don't have the amount of practice I do. So that is one of the things I want to look into for 2021. Another thing would be sizing up. I think this is just something that is on every trader's list since you can always improve based on where you are in your process. Every single day you can always make the same improvement and you can always tweak it up a little bit. And being prepared when the market shifts, because this market, like I've said, is very crazy, and like other traders have also said, this isn't a normal market. So I want to keep taking my singles and cutting my losses and just keeping my eye out to when I have to adapt, because I never know, and I don't want to be stuck in a bad position or in an emotional position. I want to be able to protect my gains, not just in 2021, but in forever. So that's all I have for you guys. This is my first monthly recap. I'll be making them moving forward, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And also, good luck to everyone for 2021. I'm super excited, as you guys all should too. This year has been crazy, and I know that next year will be too. Good luck.